Okay, Blood, Boobs, and Beast is a very interesting documentary on, well, his name is Dan Kohler, who is a very, very independent filmmaker who for a while did lots of sci-fi. And he did sci-fi back in the time when, shortly after Star Wars came out, everyone wanted to do sci-fi movies on regular television. So it was this huge burst of sci-fi movies, most of them kind of bad. When I show lots of his earlier work, it's got a heart to it. You can tell that people actually care about what they're doing. Just the acting's bad, but it's super independent. And even he mentions like half it was filmed in his backyard. But he does these really interesting sorts of movies. And then when that went away, you got more towards cable needs to fill up space with movies, and the video store needs to fill up space with movies. And this is what led to all of your bizarre B, C, and D movies, where all it is a weird creature, random nudity, and gore. Ironically, for most horror films nowadays, you still see those three things. It's the beast, the boobs, and the blood. And the weird thing is, as they're talking about it, he's like, I never liked the doing nudity. He's like, it's hard to shoot. You gotta find someone who can kind of act and is okay with doing a nude scene. And normally it just kind of really throws off some of the movie. So it's going through essentially what he did through the majority of his career and what he had to go through to film one of his last movies. It was a very unique sort of documentary. Also very touching and sad towards the end when you hear that he develops cancer. Subsequently dies from it. Very interesting documentary. If you want to see something about the background of essentially the B-movie genre and kind of how it really kind of gained ground and why you see that basic formula in so many movies, this is a really good documentary, and you can see it for free on YouTube.